Good morning, guys. Time to get serious. Review a very serious fragrance, which I really believe should have got so much more love. It's okay, no problem. Not everything would be hyped in the community as per as people like or they want to, because sometimes fragrances are kind of difficult to find. There are limited editions, and they are maybe just like not that available in every country or every zone. So maybe perhaps that's the reason. So fragrance I have for you today, it's a very special fragrance to my heart. I've been hunting down this fragrance for 3 years, since I started my journey reviewing. Since 2015 I've been watching this review, and I love the note of leather. So we'll be reviewing finally Pure Leather by Thierry Mugler. Okay, this amazing looking bottle here. Now I'll let you know my thoughts on it after using it for uh, like quite a lot. Actually, I used it quite a lot, and this is a winter fragrance, and it's I think limited time release from the house of Thierry Mugler, and it is a flanker of this ever so popular Amin, Thierry Mugler Angel Men. So I'll let you know my thoughts on the Pure Leather and how does it smell like, what does it smell like, who is it for, how many, how much do you need, longevity and stuff like that. So before I start, I have my scent of the morning was, after a long time, Yo Om Sport. I love this fragrance. You guys know this, my love for it. Even if you see my profile picture in YouTube, I am holding this bottle, right? This is my very, very close to my heart. I can wear this in summer, winter, fall, whatever season it is. Just a great performer. And if you do enjoy Superman by Jean Paul Gaultier or Popeye, you can definitely look into this. This is mint heaven with touch of watery effect and then sweetness. All right, so that I was wearing in my both hands. Then I felt like my neck, I need something else. It's crazy, but like heat, high heat, you want to smell nice and fresh. I went with Bright Neroli. I was watching Mark's review on it, so I just felt like crave for it. Okay, so that I shoot two on my neck. Anyway, let's get into the review. Here's the packaging. It is a little bit different than the rest of the Angel Men. I mean the Thierry Mugler boxes. Okay, they will usually have like different kind of pattern. This one has sort of like a leather kind of a brown kind of a packaging, and it says Amen. It looks like almost like Guinness World Book of Records and stuff. The this part here, and it looks like a certificate sort of, right? Yeah, and it says Thierry Mugler, but the newer one fragrance would say just Mugler. Okay, because they have changed their name. And this is all the information. This is EDT, and it's very nice. It's the name is here up top. Even the signature is different. Okay, the back they put the picture and actually does match the bottle. And this is Thierry Mugler in silver. Here is the bottom. Very nice packaging. I really like it. I really especially like this graphics here. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little bit detailed today because this fragrance I have plenty to say. So the bottle here, this fragrance will cost you, I think. It's not cheap. This fragrance I bought for personally 95, around there, 95 US dollars, because this fragrance is limited edition, very hard to find, and is very pricey. Okay, and I don't know if there are smaller sizes, but I believe only comes in 100 ml special editions. Okay, so here's the packaging. If you see it side by side with the Amen, you'll be able to pick up the differences. This one is pure rubber. It's a smooth rubber, nothing much going on, but Thierry Mugler's have this signature star at the center. Very different looking bottles than the other in the fragrance game. So you can tell this has more leathery texture. This is actually same rubber, but they made it look like suede leather. Okay, very badass sort of a dark. I think this is kind of like a brown, caramelized kind of dark star here. The back it's like this. Up top the sprayer here is here. Bottom you find the other information. So the batch code will be here. Okay, so I bought this from USB, UK shipping from BD, Ifran Bhai's page. If you're in Bangladesh, you can order through him. Okay, he's the only one so far. He brought it in Bangladesh, so far I saw. So the scent strength in this, first of all, it's monstrous. Okay, this fragrance, if you put like say 5-6 sprays, you already started off with the wrong foot. Okay, longevity on this is beast mode, but this fragrance is a winter fragrance, so keep it in mind when I'm reviewing this. I'm gonna treat it as such. Okay, so this fragrance, yes, who is it for? I think this is for people who are very big fan of leather based fragrances. Okay, first thing that comes to my mind is CH Men Privé when I think of leather, and I'm mostly about designer fragrance. I do not own so many niche, so I cannot show you like a leather based niche fragrance, so I'm gonna stay pretty much within the designer side. So this is for mature crowd, people who love leather, and people who live in winter heavy countries, uh, and also people who are collectors who like to collect rare items, collectible items that not many people own. Okay, but if you live in a hot country like tropical country and you have no winters anywhere, I wouldn't suggest this, that you get it unless you're a fan of leather based fragrance and you're enthusiast, you are like a really passionate about fragrances, you don't care for the weather, you just like to sniff once in a while, you find time to wear such fragrances. So this is for those kind of people. Day-to-day basis, I would say only nighttime cold weather wearing, and it's when it's really intensely cold. Okay, so this is a cold weather baby. So many reviews there are who actually reviewed it. I think I like Stevens review the best, because he said he did get a lot of leather, where other reviewers said they didn't pick up so much on the leather. It just seems like a kind of like a redundant release. So let me tell you my thoughts. So let me spray this first of all. Sprayer on this one actually, like, I'm surprised a little bit, because usually this rubber sprayers kind of suck, but this one sprays really well. So let me show you the sprayer. See, exactly opposite. Whenever I say it's good, it acts weird. And if I would have said it's poor, you'd spray a lot. Anyway, let's try once more. Yes, this time it's sprayed. So let the cell down, and actually let me put Amin in my other hand so that I can give you a comparison. Okay. So as far as I understand, Angel Men is a fragrance, is a very love it or hate it. You have to talk about this one first before you talk about leather. This one, it's one of the most complex niche quality fragrances in designer side, which has tons of notes. It's dark, it's opulent, it changes, it has complexity about it, it's well crafted, and it's very artistic kind of fragrance. It is heavy on tar, dark notes, I believe there is leather in this, there's a lot of animalic tone to it. But once it settles down, that caramel, patchouli, and then your I think a lot of these gourmand elements will start showing up, and it's very comforting to wear in cold weather. This is again cold weather scent. So the counterpart of this, Angel, also does really well. So this one, they're most this is like one of the top sellers in the world. Okay, even its flankers are so popular, so they keep producing flankers, and I own a lot of them. So this is a cold weather baby. So how does this pure leather smell? Okay, compared to that. So first time I sniff it, side by side, yes, there is definite resemblance with this. You can definitely tell this is a Amin family flanker. But for some reason, this is the elder brother of Angel Men. And yes, I did say it, this is darker than Amin. Okay, this baby here is more mature version of Amin. Okay, so I think this is the darkest so far I sniffed in this line. I have quite a few. I like Pure Oud, I like Pure Heaven. Those are very playful. This is serious. I can detect that beautiful, sweet, ambery, sort of like juicy kind of a leather note in this. It's not very dry. Okay, when I talk about juicy leather note, it's something maybe coming from the amber. Okay, the sweetness. So it's like I get the combination of if you know this fragrance, amber. This is amber blend from the house of Davidoff. Yes, it's weird I said that, but I get a lot of amber from this. So it has spicy, sort of dark, strong leather opening. Okay, and it's right away, it's that leather note is really, really good. If you sniffed Polo Supreme leather, I think Supreme leather, or yeah, I think Supreme leather, that one has a feel of this, but that one is very weak. This is very, very potent. You spray this, it will fill up the whole room. Okay, how many sprays? I would go like 2 to 3 sprays max. One on your chest, one on your neck, perhaps one on your arm. In that way, you will project from everywhere, here, and when you move your hand, it will give you waft of the fragrance every now and then. So longevity, as I told you, is pretty good. Projection is good for 2-3 hours, then it's perhaps like close to the skin, but it lasts a very long time. Where can you wear it? I can ideally say this when you're wearing this leather jacket, real leather jacket. You're gonna be on the bike, and it's cold out there, and you're gonna go for cappuccino or mochaccino, like your nearest Starbucks or coffee place, or perhaps you're going for a steak dinner, and you're just gonna be on the bike or the car. You need to warm up a little bit. You need to wear something that goes with that cold weather. This is it. It's very dark. It's not animalic. I mean, Amin, compared to this, I think Angel Men is a little bit more animalic than this. This leather is very not so animalic. Okay, but it's strong. So if you do not like your fragrances strong, you may not like it. So this is again very much on those polarizing side. Like it or don't like it, love it or don't love it. Okay, the age for this, I think maybe 25 and up. That's the kind of crowd I see this rocking. They're rocking. They're already done with their studies and stuff. They're just, their nose a little bit matured. They sniff a lot of great fragrances, heavy fragrances. This is perhaps one of those heavy fragrances. So, as I was telling you, I was searching for this for a long time. I was seeing reviews because I love that note of leather. Leather smells very masculine to me. It smells like power. It smells like empowering. It smells like, authority. Okay, and it smells almost like that whiplash of Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones, right? So that's how I see leather. So I would urge you, if you do also like coffee, because on the dry down, this is gonna go the same DNA as Angel Men, like Amin, okay? On the dry down, pretty much basically they will be very, very like 90% similar, because the dry down of this will give you coffee, patchouli, tar, caramel, the chocolatey goodness, the sweetness. On the dry down, it's very beautiful. It mellows down, and it's just so comforting to wear it. If you're having like a caramel macchiato, caramel, I don't know what is that, something with caramel based, uh, like coffee drinks or something like that. If you enjoy those, you're gonna enjoy both of these. You can layer them to get the ultimate beast mode. They last pretty much like a beast mode on either. If you wear either of them, it will last. You can even shoot and layer because they're the same DNA, no problem. Okay, so that is another trick. People say this one lasts not as much as this one, but I think they pretty much are close. This is 10, this is perhaps 9. If you combine the powers of both, you're gonna get like 10 plus 2, 12. All right, so overall this fragrance, again, once again, try to get a sample of it because it's a limited edition, and I don't think it's a redundant purchase if you do love Angel Men line. The whole line, many people might feel like they all smell like Pure Malls, Pure Heaven, they all smell alike. No, they smell different. They have the unique factors in each. So I think perhaps taste of like fragrance like the Pure Chili, Beeman are some of the fragrance I'm missing, but the rest I do have. But this fragrance I highly recommend to people. If you do enjoy the note of leather, you're a little bit masculine, and I don't think this is a very unisex fragrance. It's very manly, masculine fragrance. So yeah, check it out. For me, it's a 10. It's a niche quality juice. I mean, the expectations that I had, that leather, I can sniff it from it, and the coffee, patchouli, the darkness is there. It's just awesome. It's awesome. Cannot wait to wear this like on regular basis in the cold weather. Nighttime, perfect. You can also wear this for your dinner date. If you're meeting someone, it would be just great. You'll smell different from every single person in the whole, maybe the lobby or something like that. You'll make your presence felt. So I highly recommend this. I love this fragrance, and I recommend to all the the gourmand coffee lovers as well as leather lovers. This is amazing creation. Okay, try to get a bottle of it. You'll not be disappointed. That's my review for Angel Men, Thierry Mugler, pure leather. All right, everybody have a nice day. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.